morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering and also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Randy and his team is here to help you design the perfect space. They have over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood, tile, area rugs, and window finishings, but it's so much more than floors. They have a wide selection of kitchen and bathroom countertops, cabinets, tile, shower inserts, and more. In those countertops in your kitchen or your bathroom, the material, color, and pattern of a countertop plays such a major role in how that remodel will turn out. They offer a large selection of quartz, granite, marble, and laminate countertops, and they're going to help you find that perfect one that fits both your lifestyle and design. Professional Floor Covering is in Abbey Design Center, and you can find them at 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam or online at proflr.com. Very excited this morning. We have fair. It's fair season time, so you know what that means. We got to be talking about the Dodge County Fair, and today we are joined by Shannon Cooley, the Tourism and Marketing Manager with BD Tourism, Doug Ninman, and, of course, Shannon Kyle as well. Not Keel. Don't be...
I know, we always get mixed up. Sharon.
Did I say Shannon?
Yeah.
Sorry, I started looking at Shannon and then looked back at Sharon.
Sat next to each other.
Like I get a little gap and then I'll figure it out. But we got Sharon Kyle, not to be mistaken with the spelling of Keel here today. And the Dodge County Fair, it's crazy to think that we're already coming up to another one now. We're in the middle of July, which means we're about a month away. I would love to, first of all, get introductions from everybody here, how you guys got involved with the fair to begin with, and how long you've been involved.
Well, I got involved with it when I got married. I lived about a block from the fairgrounds all of my life when it was in the city of Beaver Dam. But actually getting involved with the fair itself, I got married, and my husband lived on a farm, and we started showing flowers, and I baked and took things there and got to be friends with Topsy Knopp, who was the secretary of the fair at that time. And somebody asked me if I'd be interested in being on the fair board, and I thought, well, it's a stockholder-owned fair. And Dave's grandfather, my husband, gave us his stock when we first were married. He said, you might as well have it because you'll make more use of it than I will. So I thought, well, maybe I could do this, but yes.
So you've been involved for a little while then?
Yeah.
So how long has it been that you've been working with the fair?
Over 40 years.
Wow. So you've been able to watch this grow over time.
I have.
And I was just saying, I've heard so many stories, even in the first year here in Beaver Dam, about the groups that have come into this fair every year, and some of the names, they're just drop your jaw. And even walking around this last year, a ton of great rides. The food is incredible, and there's great events throughout the day, which we're going to be diving into because I have a lot of questions. You've got a great background in the history of the fair, so I'm going to be peppering you here in the next 20, 30 minutes. And then, Doug, for you, how long have you been involved with the fair, and what's that look like for you?
Well, as a youngster, I showed at the fair. I was part of the Sinisippi 4-H club. I did wood crafts, and I showed dairy cattle with my uncle. But then I started doing the security when I worked at the sheriff's department, since retired, so that now I can look like this, so it's okay. But I started doing the security, got to meet all the big names backstage and took care of that. And then I'd volunteer out there during the off season. And then one day I got a phone call, Doug, would you be interested in being on the fair board? And I said, I certainly would. Well, and I haven't looked back since. Moved up through the ranks. Now they put me in charge, so that's why my hair is white. But it's a great experience. I think I've been, Sharon, was it 15 years?
At least.
At least 15 years. So, no, I enjoy every minute of it. It's a great place to volunteer and help out.
It is a great place to volunteer and help out. And is that something right now, even about a month away, you guys are still looking for volunteers for this year? Or?
We will never turn down a volunteer, whether it's helping in one of the buildings, just telling people about the fair, whether it's helping with the garbage with the paid staff that we have. We hire high school kids. They take care of all the garbage. That's why it looks so nice out there. But we have many positions that we could put them to work at, whether it's parking cars, helping with tickets, a lot of things to do.
There's things to do, and we know that this fair,
Yep.
it's going to be an excuse for you too. While you're out there, you get to go around. I'm already fired up for the corn dogs again. That was like the first christening for Wally last year. So I'm fired up for year number 2. I feel like I got more of an attack plan for it. And then Shannon, we've talked to you. It's been about a month. We had Arts and Peonies Festival. We had what was the other big event? I'm already falling through the days.
We had the Wisconsin
Taste of
Arts
Wisconsin.
Yep, Taste of Wisconsin was
Mike,
the same
it's been a
weekend,
month and it's
then we
bleeding through.
hosted a national convention for American Peony Society. So we had nearly 10,000 people that weekend, which is really great. That all of those events have grown. It's really great to look at data from the past and see how you start out from a couple thousand people to 10,000. So it was great. Ticket sales were awesome for Taste of Wisconsin, and it was a great weekend. But I'm so glad we're done.
Well, I was going to say, we know that you love your relax and leisure so much because now we have more events coming up for
Yep,
you.
yep,
And we
go
get
right
to
into
talk in the
some more.
fair.
Yeah, so Dodge County Fair, 13th through the 17th of August, and that starts Wednesday through Sunday. All kinds of great events, grandstand events. I know that you guys are going to be leading into and talking about daily what my favorite events of the fair, and I think we talked about this last year, is the Badger State Truck and Tractor Pull.
That's a good one.
I'm a truck pull and tractor pull kind of girl. I grew up on a farm up until I was 12 in Waterloo, and we actually, I can't remember, but my Uncle Jerry and his buddy used to work on one of those tractors on the farm. So you could always hear it way in the back 40. You knew it was coming. Really excited about those events too. But also, I'm the cheese curd girl. I love the cheese curds at the fair. So that would be my...
Has to be ranch for you, or is it marinara?
I don't need any of the
Really? You're
sauces,
just like house in the curds. You're good.
No, I like them just the way they are. So, yeah.
I respect it.
So I think leading into this, how many minutes do we have? We got a full.
Oh yeah, we got you
Yeah.
guys a full spot. We'll take a break here in a few minutes, but when we come back, I would love to dive into the schedule of the event because I never grew up. So the tractor pull for me, love it, but the demolition derby, I love just the chaos. There's something about just watching people deliberately crash into each other.
Absolutely.
That just makes me happy inside.
Yes.
I'm a simple man.
Full grandstand.
Respect
for
you,
that,
Doug.
so
There we go. I
everything,
can feel it.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
why,
used to
that's
do
why
it
we
when I
had...
was in high school.
You used to actually
I was
drive in the
actually a
cars.
Demolition derby driver. Yep, it was fantastic.
Oh, I know. I'm going to be asking you during the
Adrenaline
break.
rush is great.
I'd be panicked. I'm panicked in this crowd.
We need to bring out pictures. We need
There you
proof
go.
is in the pictures,
I'll
Doug.
have to look through my archives.
I think that would be great.
I would
Come on,
love
those
that.
Posts on Facebook. Come on, Dale. Make
We'll
sure
see
you
what
ask
we
Doug.
can
Yeah, there you
find.
go.
We got that coming up. I'm looking forward to that. We'll be talking. We got to talk about that. We got to talk about all the great events that is coming up to the Dodge County Fair in just about a month's time. But that is going to be coming up on the other side of the break here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
If you follow
Thank you very much, Kale, and welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Very excited this morning. We get to start talking to Richards Insurance a little bit here on the Hometown Today program. And today, I'm going to be talking with Jennifer Zarzinski. Did I get that right, first of all, Jennifer? I have to know.
That was right on. That was
Let's
pretty
go.
Awesome.
See, I imagine it's a Polish last name, too. I got Lukashenski. So I'm like,
Well, there you go. That makes sense.
I'm like, I think I got at least a chance on this one. But Jennifer, thank you for joining me this morning. And I guess, first of all, welcome to the show. But we heard that Richards Benefits Group has recently made a move. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, absolutely. So thanks for having me. Super exciting stuff happening here. So, yeah, we did. We relocated, and we are relocated to 207 Corporate Drive, Suite D. So we are over by the Remedy building now. Again, just want to kind of point out here that it is just our benefits department. So when I say our benefits department, that's meaning that, our health, group health insurance, individual health insurance, Medicare, that stuff. Our P&C office, which will do like your home, auto, renters, all that good insurance, that is still going to stay located at 123 North Spring Street.
Ooh, okay. And then I imagine phone numbers and addresses, have those changed? Are those still the same for everybody at home?
Everything the same, yep. So same phone number, email addresses, all that good stuff. All is going to be the same, no change, just really a change in the office building.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so we were just talking here. We have a lot of fun events coming up in Beaver Dam. September's not that far away. And I see that you guys have a seminar that's coming up inside 2 months out. Can you tell me a little bit about what that is?
Absolutely, yeah. So I'm going to be holding a Medicare seminar. It's going to be held at the Watermark here in town, Monday, September 8th at 5 p.m. Very exciting. I will be getting out, excuse me, some postcards are going to be coming out too, but anybody who can come, anybody who's going to be, looking at turning 65, anybody who has parents that are looking at turning 65, anybody who is 65 and just wants to understand and learn a little bit more about Medicare, going to be a great thing for them to stop by at. Again, that's going to be on Monday, September the 8th, 5 o'clock at the Watermark here in Beaver Dam.
Now, if somebody's driving their car right now and they aren't able to get that jotted down somewhere, is there some place online that you have of the seminar and other information about Richards Insurance posted?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to have that posted on our website. And to go to our website, you're just going to go to richardsinsurance.com.
Ooh, that's simple enough for me.
Simple enough, yeah. So we'll have that posted. I'll also have a phone number. If you can RSVP, it would be nice just so I can get an idea on numbers. If you can't and you're just going to swing in, that's totally okay. I would ask if you do RSVP, if you could just call me directly. And my number here that you can reach me at is 920-306-2315.
Well, perfect. Well, Jennifer, thank you so much, first of all, for joining me. I'm looking forward to having more conversations with you here down the road. Is there anything else big that we missed on today that we need to touch on before we let you go?
No, nothing else real big, just that seminar, and again, just the big move, and we look forward to seeing some of those people coming into our new office. Same great service, same great people, just a new location.
Well said. We're looking forward to seeing the new location, Jennifer. Well, you have a great rest of your week, and I'm sure we'll be talking very soon.
Yeah, you as well. Thanks again.
Absolutely, and we're going to step aside now for one final break today. Before we come back, we're going to be talking about the Dodge County Fair and all the fun that entails. That is next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. We have Shannon Cooley, Doug Ninman, and Sharon Kyle here in the building with us today. The Dodge County Fair is just about a month away. And I know we wanted to talk a little bit about how this event has come to be over the years. So I'd love to talk a little bit about the history with you, Sharon.
Okay, I'm going to tell you our fair was incorporated in 1886 and is a stockholder-owned fair. The county does not provide the funds for the fair. The stockholders or the fair itself provides the funds for what we can and can't do out there. And it started in the city of Beaver Dam. It was at where the Wayland Fieldhouse is now. On that grounds, until 1960, there was a fire in the grandstand. And in 1961, they bought property where we're at now and moved out to there. So that's where we've been since 1961.
I never knew that.
Well, that's history.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't even know it was downtown, and then a big fire is what eventually came to the move.
Right. That the fair was held the year the fire had been already, so it was not anything to do with fair.
Sure.
But there were 3 horse barns and several other buildings on the grounds, and it just didn't seem feasible to redo the grandstand, and there was a nice racetrack there. There was harness races held there all the time. So the board at that point bought the purchase of the land out there and moved out there.
Well, you've all been involved with this fair now for a number of years, each of you. You've probably seen this fair grow before your eyes. What can you even speak to your own experience of seeing that growth and what this fair has turned into now?
It really has grown. I mean, if you go by now, you look what's happening out there. We have events happening on the grounds almost every weekend throughout from May through October. So you know, not only is the fairgrounds itself, and that's Doug. Maybe you can mention a couple of things we spent money on this past year.
Well, our big thing is the Good Karma Brands Radio Park. We put up a new stage this year. It's going to be, I feel, is going to be the focal point of the fairgrounds. You're still going to be able to grab your beer with your Legion buddies down there, but I do believe that this place is going to be the gathering point. It's going to be great. We painted the youth building. For those of you that remember the green building, go up to the green building, the only one there. Well, now it's not there.
It's not green anymore.
So, but the youth building is still there. We're constantly painting, upgrading. We're trying to make things easier and nicer for the fairgoers.
Well, I know that we've already been out as a station to go over and see the Good Karma Brands Radio Park, and it looks unbelievable, that stage. I mean, it's just well put together. It's big. It's like perfectly centralized, so you come out of the grandstands after a big event, you can stop and continue the fun into the evening. So I'm fired up. We're only a month away. It's crazy to say that.
And I'm going to interject and put
Please
a plug
do.
in for our Dodge County Historical Society. So if you want to learn about the history of the Dodge County Fair, they have actually really great photos of it being at Wayland, and I think some of the events were held downtown too. I don't know if there was like a parade that was involved with the fair at one time.
At one time.
So learn about the history. Stop in at the Dodge County Historical Society. They are open Wednesday through Saturday, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. But that's always a fun place to be too. So
It's always good to learn a little bit more about what's in your own backyard. That matters. I mean, that means a lot. So take the time to do that. But I know that time flies on this show, and we have to make sure we give good and proper time to the events that are coming up. So I'm going to pass the torch over to you guys. Can you tell us all what's going to be happening this year at the Dodge County Fair?
you want to just start
want to
on
start?
Wednesday?
Yeah, I can start here. We'll do Wednesday, Thursday. We'll swamp it up here a little bit. Wednesday is our opening day of the fair. It's going to be all the judging of the cattle, whether it's the sheep, the beef, the dairy. All that is going to be taken care of. Then we're going to have the big one at night is the Badger State tractor pullers. These are the black smoke belching diesel turbo pickup trucks and tractors.
Hardcore.
Hardcore.
It's
if you've
great.
seen them,
Oh, yeah.
seen them on TV, you're going to get up close and personal with this one. Bring your earplugs
Or
your
don't.
muffs
Or don't.
or don't. But it's a great time. One of Wisconsin's finest pulling groups, and we're glad to have them at the fair.
And you're going to see every make.
Yes.
Yes.
Ford, John Deere.
Minneapolis Moline.
Yep,
Minneapolis,
Moline.
Moline. I mean, tractors you probably never heard of, but
Yep.
you can cheer for your favorite color.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red,
That's right.
green, yellow, whatever you want.
I'm a simple man. Sometimes just rooting for a color makes life a lot easier.
It does. It does.
It does.
It does. And kids associate it that way.
Yeah. Oh,
Great kids event.
I never grew up. All right, we'll continue then now what? We're on Thursday now?
Thursday, yeah. We still have judging going on in the buildings for people who enjoy watching judging. The Farm Progress Arena has some judging going on in the small animal building. And we have the meat animal sale auction that night. It starts at 6:30. That's where the kids who have had their cattle and pigs and sheep judged, they get to sell them. And we have a tremendous turnout. We have a great sale. We obviously have a lot of local people follow throughout Dodge County. The businesses coming by. And then our first night of big name entertainment is at 8 o'clock in front of the grandstand. And it's a traditional country group called Diamond Rio. We've had them before and obviously had a great turnout with it. So we tried to get them back again this year, and we're having them again this year.
Glad to hear that. That's exciting times. That's only 2 days.
Yeah. Did you want to talk about the music that's going to be at Radio Park?
I would love to. I
On
got
that
a
day?
list. I'm going to try to do
is
my
it Thursday?
Shannon
Your
Cooley here.
Thursday. What?
We have music by Dexter Road from 9:30 to 11 on that Thursday. I don't want to take up too much time for you guys here, so I'll spitfire my Friday for you too. We'll have music on Friday, and we'll transition to Shannon talking about it. We have FM Rodeo over after the main stage, also 9:30 to 11. So Friday's another jam-packed day leading into the weekend. I know it's going to be busy at the fair too.
Yep. So it looks like Friday there is still more judging in the Farm Progress Arena, the Sheep Barn and Small Animal Building, and that happens throughout the morning and day. And also at some of the other fun things that is happening. They got the kiddie pedal pull in front of the grandstand, which is super fun to watch the kids on their pedal tractors, and that starts at 11:30 a.m. And then we have the youth music judging at Radio Park, which is super fun at 1 p.m. And then 8 p.m., Corey Kent on the grandstand stage. Now remember, admission for the Dodge County Fairgrounds includes the grandstand events and free parking.
Great call. Great call.
I'd like to say something about that show.
Yeah.
Corey Kent had the #1 song on the country charts last week. #1.
And he's going to be right
He's
here.
going to be right here.
It's just another one of the big fish that you caught early. I admire that, what foresight that it seems like this board seems to always have.
No, we've been very fortunate with our entertainers in the past. I hope he's going to be a Toby Keith night for us. You know,
Yeah.
that was unbelievable. We've never had that many people at the fairgrounds except for that night. So
I've
a
heard
little bit
so
of
many
history.
stories about that too. That it was just like right after the boom happened.
Yep.
That's so cool. So was that lead us into Saturday then?
Yep, Saturday. So judging in the youth building again in Farm Progress Arena. And then let's go through main events. 8 p.m. 38 special on the grandstand stage for all you Gen Xers. Come on out that night. And music by The Decade at the Radio Park stage. Good Karma Radio Park stage. Some of the other fun stuff too. The Supreme Showmanship is happening that day at 7 p.m. Can you explain what that is?
You're going to have to, Sharon.
Okay, what it is the kids who show the pigs, the sheep, and the beef all bring in their animal. And what happens is if you had a beef at the fair, you'll have to show that beef, then you'll have to show a sheep, and then you'll have to show a pig. And those aren't really your lines, but you should be learning that as showmanship. And then the judge will pick a supreme, the one who did the best on doing all 3 animals.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
I think I believe there might be a dairy cow included with that. Yes, there is. So that's
Okay.
four species, and each one of them has to show.
A lot of hard work, a
Wow.
lot of homework going into it.
Right?
Yeah, there is. You have to pay attention to what other
Especially
people.
if you're not, if you
you're
haven't
not-
raised pigs,
Right.
or if you're not around those animals, it's a whole new world for you.
Even dairy and beef, you don't show those 2 animals the same way.
No.
No, you don't. Lead them and set them up and so forth. So
Very good.
Well, we
that's
got
happening.
2 minutes, so we
2
got a
minutes.
Shannon Cooley
We're-
rapid fire time.
We're rolling in. So Sunday, we've got, of course, the Demo Derby, which is your favorite, 1 p.m. and 5 p.m. on Sunday. Also, all kinds of other great things. They got chainsaw carving. They've got the pig, duck, and goat races, Nick's Kids Show, Wild World of Animals, and Ready Go Dog Show, which was super fun last year. I love that show. But let's talk about the carnival. They got all kinds of specials Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You can find that information at DodgeCountyFairgrounds.com. And we're going to talk about admission prices. So admission is $10 before noon. General admission, $10 before noon every day. $15 after noon every day. Season pass, get your season pass. If you're going multiple days, this is a deal. $35 in advance, $40 at the gate. DodgeCountyFairgrounds.com. You can get them online. And I'm going to lead this over to you to talk about where you can get paper tickets as well. Do you know?
Paper tickets are available at most local banks. Leroy Meats in Horicon and Beaver Dam, and Piggly Wiggly in Beaver Dam, and Juneau, and the market here in Beaver Dam.
And ages 9 and under are free. Again, general admission prices. Pay for your ticket, your admission into the grandstand events, and free parking.
Free parking. And then again, what website can people go to learn all information about what we talked about today?
DodgeCountyFairgrounds.com, direct to get your tickets for the Dodge County Fair and learn about all of the other events that are happening this summer through fall. And you can go to visitbeaverdam.com for all of the other events that are happening in Beaver Dam. But you can also find Dodge County Fair on visitbeaverdam.com as well.
Well done. That was a machine gun at the end to get it in there, but we got it finished, and we got everybody in the loop. So make sure you go back and learn all that information, and we will see you guys over there at the Dodge County Fair in about a month. But Doug, Sharon, and Shannon, thank you so much for joining me this morning. We'll be seeing you in about a month. It's going to be a lot of fun.
It will be.
It will
And
be.
thanks for having us come on.
Absolutely. It was a blast talking to you. That's going to do it for us here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV. We'll be back same time, same place tomorrow. And next coming up is COCOM.
Thinking about selling